Good afternoon. I'm Anusha Roy. We are starting the noon today with a live look from the high country to the metro area. Definitely a cooler day, a little drizzly, a little kind of like gross, honestly. It's not amazing. Thanks so much for joining us. We have Keely Chalmers with us right now, and you were saying kind of the grossness sticks around, and then the snow that people are talking about, that's tomorrow night though.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night. Well, we're seeing some areas seeing some light snow out there right now, a little bit of a wintry mix in other areas. But yeah, we will get a bit of a break before another round moves in tomorrow evening and brings us accumulating snow down here at the lower elevations. Let's take you outside right now where it is chilly out there. We're at 32 degrees out at DIA. So we actually warmed up briefly to 33 degrees, back down to 32. So what was falling is drizzle, now falling once again as light snow. So we're going to continue to see this kind of wintry mix. Light snow, light rain showers continue as we head through the morning. Right around about 1, 2 o'clock, all that will transition to light rain showers. Current temperatures out there is chilly again, 32 right at freezing in Denver, 35 in Greeley, Fort Collins. We're at 34 in Lyman, 35 degrees in Colorado Springs, 40. So warmer up there in the high country because of this frontal aversion that we're seeing happening out there. So you can clearly see the component of the upslope flow here with our HD Doppler radar. So snow up there in the foothills, but also trailing down into the lower elevations. And that is what we're seeing. We're going to continue to see that for the next hour until everything kind of transitions to those light rain showers out there. But yeah, it's going to be a gray, cloudy day. We're going to top out right around 40 degrees for a high here in the Denver area. Tonight, mostly cloudy, chilly. Temperatures dropping down to 34 degrees. Mostly cloudy tomorrow. We will see a little bit of sun breaks, a few sun breaks early on, and then the snow arrives. Again, not much impact with this snow, but we will likely see some accumulations. We'll talk more about that coming up in your full forecast in just a bit.
All right, thanks so much for that, Keely. Federal law enforcement is on alert ahead of the start of Passover on Monday and any potential threats to the U.S. Jewish community. The FBI director said the FBI remains concerned that lone actors could target large gatherings, high-profile events, or symbolic or religious locations. He also warned the FBI has observed homegrown violence, a surge in hoax threats against Jewish facilities, and a range of threats from abroad as well. So far today, jury selection in former President Trump's hush money trial has resulted in 2 seated jurors being removed. Trump pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records related to payments made to an adult film actor at the end of the 2016 election cycle. Investigators say she was asked to stay quiet about an alleged affair, which Trump has denied. 1 seated juror was removed after expressing doubt that she'd be able to be fair and impartial. The other juror was removed after revealing that some of his answers in court may not have been accurate. The dismissals are now reducing the number of jurors to 5, while a total of 12 jurors and 6 alternates must be seated to hear the trial. Prosecutor Chris Conroy also handed up a new order in response to Trump's social media posts. The DA is alleging Trump violated the judge's gag order 7 more times. Right now, a woman is in custody. She is connected to a body found in a Westminster home months ago. Police tell us they arrested Celine Martinez in Wheat Ridge Tuesday night. They believe she is responsible for a homicide back in October. And it was in October that Westminster police were called to a home off of Sheridan, south of the US 36 on-ramp, for a suspicious death. They found the body of Nicole Meager. Police haven't said how she died, just that it was a homicide. Martinez faces numerous charges right now. We have heard from Christian Glass's mother in the trial of the former Clear Creek County deputy charged in her son's death. Today, that trial is continuing, and Andrew Buin is charged with second-degree murder for the 2022 killing of Christian Glass. Buin's lawyer has been trying to cast doubt on why Christian called 911. They say prosecutors failed to investigate claims that Christian may have had some sort of incident with another driver on I-70 before he was stuck in Silver Plume. But Christian's mom testified that the damage was from a car crash back in 2019.
Christian had damage to his car, and he called me up very shortly afterwards to tell me what had happened.
And what specifically was the damage to the car as a result of that tire blowout?
He had scrapes.
And what color were those scrapes?
White.
Do you know what color the truck was that he had collided with?
White.
Sally Glass was also asked about her son's relationship with drugs. Buin's lawyer has pointed to evidence of a bong inside Christian's car. His mom told the jury her son knew it was wrong to drive under the influence. It has been nearly 4 years since 5 people died in a house fire, and tomorrow a judge is set to officially arraign one of the suspects for their deaths. Kevin Bowie faces murder charges in this case. Denver police say that he and 2 others poured accelerant on a home in Green Valley Ranch. They then set fire to the home on Truckee Street, according to investigators. 5 members of the Joel family died, including 3 adults and 2 kids. 2 adults and another child managed to escape. Investigators say the motive was revenge after Bowie's phone was stolen, but they say the group targeted the wrong home. His arraignment is set for tomorrow morning. The NFL draft is exactly a week away, and teams, including the Broncos, are getting their big boards ready. Sean Payton and the Broncos are coming off another losing season, so it's safe to say they've got some work to do. As we speak, the team is holding a pre-draft news conference, giving some insight into how they're planning to tackle the draft. Let's listen in.
Belichick was on this podcast the other day, which was kind of interesting because you get a chance to hear him in a different light, and I've gotten to know him over the years, and he said something that was interesting. He's like, look, every one of these teams' boards are different, like dramatically, and then obviously when you move away from one, the margin of difference expands. You know, in other words, as you get closer to one, they're still different, and so. But do we factor in the position they play relative to, yeah. I mean, we're in these group studies in the 5th round, and in the middle of the 5th round, let's say 6 players, and one of them's an edge player, and the other's, I don't know, tight end or guard. I don't know that there's any such thing as they're equal, but the edge player has more value.
We're going through that now.
And you are listening in on the Broncos pre-draft press conference right now. If you would like to listen more, you can head to our website, 9news.com. We are streaming this press conference in full. We'll also have updates for you at 4 and 5 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow night, First Lady and Dr. Jill Biden is coming to Colorado. After being in Minnesota, she is set to land just after 9 p.m. Then Saturday, she will be delivering remarks and then join a roundtable discussion on women's health research. That's at the University of Colorado Anschutz campus in Aurora. The National Western Complex wants your input on its expansion plans. Today, it's going to be getting opinions from people in the Globeville, Elyria, Swansea neighborhoods. The center is considering building an equestrian center, hotel, and parking garage. Today's listening session is set to start at 5:30 at the Johnson Rec Center.